So Ryan here today, tell us about what the charity is that you're here today for.
Yeah, it's obviously the ACA with Deutsche Bank, obviously raising money for the ACA. It's a great day. It's my second day, my second time I've been here, and it's a great day. I get obviously play with meet some people, and catch up with a lot of ex-players that you don't normally see. So it's it's a good fun day, good fun with the golf, and then afterwards a bit of a dinner and a couple of beers. It's a good fun day.
And your handicap at the moment, how's that looking, and what are you expecting from today?
Yeah, it's 8 at the moment, but I haven't played to it the last sort of 3 weeks since I've been home. So 3 months away off the course can do that to you. But and the wind's just picking up here, which is not great either. So look, it's going to be a fun day. As I said, it's an Ambrose 4-ball, so you share the shots around, and they're always good fun.
And your fitness, I guess, at the moment, how's it looking? Obviously some success over in England with back-to-back tests. How's it looking ahead of the summer?
Yeah, really good. I'm back bowling already, so I bowled. I had 3 bowls last week. I had 1 yesterday. So the hammy that sort of was like twinged at the end of the last test, the oval, seems to have healed, and everything's going well. So just sort of starting. I had probably 2 weeks off bowling. Been back in the gym, getting my strength back up. So everything's on target. We're just in the process now of planning out exactly how many games I'm going to play, and what the process is going to be leading into that first test. So there's plenty of cricket between now and then, which is great. So I've got a good chance to bowl lots of overs.
And is 5 successive test matches a realistic option for you?
Yeah, I got through 4, which was good. So 5's definitely, as I said when I went to England, I was aiming to get through 5. Got through 4, and then hopefully, this time I would like to get through 5. And but we'll see how we go. Obviously form will play a part in that as well. But I'm definitely aiming to play 5.
And England named their team overnight. What did you make of all their selections?
Yeah, pretty much stock standards. Obviously a few names in there that are new. I think it's Carberry, Stokes, Gary Balance, and the big fella Boyd Rankin, who's obviously bowled very well against us in the one-day series. But I don't know too much about the sort of Carberry and Balance, but got plenty of time to look them up and look what they do and where they hit the ball. So, but they're obviously good players. I think Gary Balance has led the runs in county cricket over there, so he's obviously deserves his shot. But no matter who comes, we've just got to be ready for him. And I think we did a pretty good job bowling wise. We executed our plans over there and kept some of the big names pretty quiet. So if we can do that again with a little bit of improvement, we should go right.
And a lot of tall guys that they've picked. Do you think that's a deliberate action in terms of short pitch bowling?
Oh, I don't think so. I think the tall guys, it's obviously a big bonus having tall guys in your team, but the guys they picked have bowled very well. They're the frontline bowlers. So, we saw Tremlett bowler here last time. He bowled very well, and obviously Finn didn't have a great time in England, but with their height and their decent pace, they're obviously challenging. But I don't think it's a ploy. I think obviously they're the best bowlers at this time, and they obviously have to pick them.
And what will the Australian bowlers have to do? Obviously, did quite well against the top order. What will be the kind of the challenges for everyone going forward?
Yeah, I think doing similar things to what we did over there, just making sure that we're putting the ball in the right spot and doing it consistently. There's probably one we've got to get better at bowling to Bell. We probably gave him a little bit too much width. So if we get a bit more consistent to him, he's obviously the man who controlled obviously came in at times when they were in trouble and did well. So if we can sort of limit him down and keep doing what we did to the rest, hopefully we'll be bowling out for a lot less than what we did. But again, just consistency and bowling the good plans.
A couple of guys quite new to the England squad. In terms of, I guess, how do you approach people that have maybe played a lot of one day series compared to the longer form? How does an Australian team approach that?
Yeah, I don't think there's not a lot of difference. Obviously, I think I use Rankin as an example. He's going to come in and hit the pitch pretty hard and bowl similar length. So he's probably similar to abroad as well. So look, we just got to look at the footage that they've got from the one-day stuff. It's going to be pretty similar. He's obviously going to bowl probably a few more bounces, all that sort of stuff. So look, it's very similar. The guys will sit down, all the batters will sit down and have plenty of notes sent to them about who does what. And the footage these days is very, very accurate. There's a lot of footage. Every game I think now is videotaped and sent to a database, and whatever data you need just gets sent to you. So I'm sure the boys, as I said, the guys overseas that faced him in the recent one-day series will have enough to let the other guys know what he does.
Right, Buff also suggested yesterday that you guys felt you'd worked out some of the England batsmen, particularly in the top order. How do you feel about that? Do you feel you got a lot out of that?
I think we did. I think the way we bowled to them, we didn't do it in just 1 or 2 tests. We did it in all tests, in all 5 tests to them, and we kept Cook. One of the goals going into the series was to keep Cook quiet. I think if he gets off to a good start, they thrive on that, and we didn't let him get away. I guess I don't think he scored 100. I don't even know. I don't think he scored 100 in this series. So we've just got to make sure that when that time comes, we execute the similar plans than what we did, and making sure that we keep consistent with it. And as I just mentioned before, there's probably one where we've got to get a little bit tighter, and that's Bell. If we not give him as much width, or put a bit more pressure on him and dry him up a bit earlier, I think hopefully he can make more mistakes. But I think if we do the same thing, we should get the same results.
Did you see, I mean, it's hard when you lose 3-0, but it probably doesn't tell the full story. Did you see some cracks in their team? I mean, clearly they haven't got a full solution at number 6 yet, have they? But there's some cracks there.
There's obviously a bit of doubt there, that's right, and which is good, because that obviously keeps them unsettled and obviously keeps a bit of doubt in their camp. But again, it doesn't matter who it is, we just make sure that we research them and know what they do when they come out, and making sure we know where to put the ball. But as I said, we put pressure on them, and I think that's why they cracked. And if we keep doing that, hopefully the same result, we'll get the same result.
I mean, you in particular must feel confident against those batsmen. You had a great series.
I think I do. I mean, we all did. I think it wasn't just myself. I think we all bowled well in partnerships, and all I wanted to do was just get back into the team when I got there, and be consistent. I was consistent most of the time. I've still got a little bit of work to do, but just as I said, just executing plans is the key. That's what we've got to do, and you've got to keep doing it. And when bowlers do that, I think it's hard for batsmen to score. And I think when you've got a team, 3 or 4 bowlers doing that, you're obviously going to get the errors from the batsmen. I think that's exactly what we did, and it forced their mistake.
And Ryan, can you just talk us through what the next couple of months holds for you with obviously ODI team over in India? What will you be doing back here?
Yeah, obviously I'll be training. I've started bowling, so I've got another. I'll just keep bowling and build up. As each week goes on, I'll bowl more and more balls. The Rugby Cup starts in about a week and a half for us, I think, or 2 weeks for Queensland. So I'm aiming to play. It'll be nice to play every game, but I think with the way the schedule's set out, I think we play every second day, so I'm not sure that's going to happen. But I'll play as many as I can, and as many as the plan says. And then hopefully there's 3 Shield games. Realistically, probably 3's out of the question, but maybe hopefully 2. So look, we'll sit down. We're working out a plan as we speak, and the physios are in charge of sort of how much I go and what I do. And we had a great lead up into the England in the Ashes series in England. I think we're going to sort of follow the same sort of path. So we'll work out a plan and go from there. But there's plenty, as I said, there's plenty of cricket to be played and plenty of overs to be bowled.